Hi, good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today on this fine Saturday morning? I'm in Houston, Texas. This is Tara McKinney with CrAWL Marketing and Promotion. It is raining. It's supposed to rain for a few days. Houston is well known for flooding, to my understanding. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Everyone remains safe. Today is a very monumental day. Two things happened today. Oh, actually, three. The first thing is my website has been updated. Every month I update my website, and the homepage normally ties into some type of job or occupation or maybe a holiday. This month's theme is Cinco de Mayo. So make sure you go there at crawlmarketing.com. Also, the second thing is that happens today is um, my newsletter for May is out, and we're going to focus on that today. This is the reason for this video. It is on focus groups. And the third thing that happens today is my new magazine, Mothers of Mahogany magazine, came out. It is a healthcare magazine for women of color, of every ethnicity that is of color, whether it's African or Native American, East Indian, Taiwanese, of color. Everything that ties into different issues that deal directly with women, maybe pregnancies and our things that our bodies go through that may be different from other people, diseases that plague our communities, solely our communities, or affect us mostly. So that came out today. So yay, my magazine is available on my website. You can click on the link. It goes to issue.com. I think it's ISSUU, CrAWL Marketing. So just look for it, and I hope you enjoy it. It's $1.99 for a digital subscription, and the print copies are $4.99, and all of that good information and good stuff will be on the website very soon. So thank you and welcome to my fifth issue of my newsletter. This is for May 2021. Again, our primary focus is going to be on focus groups and how they can help companies, businesses, you, agencies, nonprofit organizations assess how people feel about their products, an idea, a service, a promotion, a program, different things like that. A focus group is just mainly a group interview about maybe 5 to 10 people, according to what the topic is and what the needs are for the persons who want to employ the focus group and put it together. Um, so there are specific questions that are asked. They're open-ended questions, and some of those questions may be difficult to answer when it's just one person running the business or two people trying to make a decision, or maybe a small group of people who are trying to make a decision. A focus group is often very useful for um, entities who are trying to solve a particular problem or problems. So it's primary research. It kind of digs deep. It's according to how much you want to go into it. So this month is just focused on that type of research. Is qualitative, meaning it's measurable by numbers, because you can do percentages of how many people answered this way, or how many people responded that way, and things like that. So it's a very strategic way to get some organization to help you focus and stay focused on your ultimate goal. So yeah, we're going to talk about focus group types, what they are, and some pros and cons. So focus groups help you stay focused. Again, it's about 6 to 10 participants. You want to measure consumer attitudes, their beliefs, systems, their uh, reactions or responses, how they comment, and you want to kind of gauge it and actively listen so that it can help you draw a rational conclusion later on after you've gathered all of the data you need. And sometimes focus groups even show you what more data you need based on some of the answers that you have gotten from the participants. So feedback is a very big part of this type of research. How do you choose your participants? Well, the group should be similar. There should be similar in age, uh, occupation, education, ethnicity, perhaps, if that's a thing for you. Um, but mainly it's to help companies who are struggling with something that may be specific to them or that may be problematic. It these people have specific qualities or traits that are aligned with the question or the thing that needs to be addressed. So there are three types that I describe in this. There are several more, but I picked out three that I'm most familiar with in marketing, academia, and things like that. So the first is a two-way focus group. The second is a dual moderator focus group, which means there are two moderators. And then the remote focus group, which is kind of what we're doing now, Zooms, Teams, um, Skype sessions, WebEx, things like that. Those are most the traditional techniques for those groups. Again, those telephone anonymity, the person can just respond and hopefully they'll be less biased and more honest because nobody knows who they are. So yeah, again, I don't know, focus group could be a child care issue that needs to be discussed, and the parents who have special needs children want to meet with faculty and staff, or maybe some counselors to see what is best, what may help, so both sides are able to be heard, the parents are able to be heard, and the faculty, staff, counselors, uh, medical, whomever, they're listening and paying attention, and so that they can help this group as best they can based on what they feel their needs are. So yeah, that's just one example. Attorneys use it too. I participated in a few focus groups for attorneys and to help them with like opening statements and things like that. So they are very important, but not all the time. Sometimes you don't need a focus group. So I also outlined some of the cons. Those are some of the pros. Some of the cons are they are expensive because it takes a lot of time to get them together. First of all, the company may go through an employment agency. Well, they got to pay the employment agency to find those participants that fit their criteria. So they can get really expensive. They can also be timely. Um, they might take all day long for a whole week versus a paper survey that takes, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes maybe. Um, Another thing is some participants might want to get paid, and that's another expense. They may not participate unless there is a fee for their time. Let's see what else. Some people may find it difficult again to be honest and to be open and to express themselves in a way that is not that has no bias in it. Some people just may not be used to that type of platform or format. Um, or that just might be part of their character. Although they have specific traits that blend in with the other group members, it might just be specific in them that being open and honest about, especially if it's something sensitive, maybe like LGBT issues and concerns and things like that. They may not want to speak on it openly, and it might not be good for business to business research, B2B. It might not be helpful. It might be better to just hand out samples and then pay attention to observe the inflow of people to that particular product or that particular service. All right, so again, this is Tara. I'm with CrAWLmarketing.com. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your attention. Again, we got the website has been updated, the newsletter is out on focus groups, and so is Mom Magazine. Again, you go to CrAWLmarketing.com, click on the link, you'll see it in the yellow circle on the side, and you click on that and it'll take you directly there. And again, if you would like to view the entire magazine, feel free. The cost is $1.99 per issue, and very soon we'll have how much subscriptions cost and everything like that. But again, just like with focus groups, I took my time to create surveys. I posted them on LinkedIn and other websites, social media sites that I'm on, and just to kind of see, just to kind of gauge my audience opinion. I also ask questions, from my friends and family, associates, my nail technician lady to kind of see where they stand on how they would feel about having a magazine that is solely, specifically, directly about and for women, ethnic women. So thank you, CrAWLmarketing.com. I appreciate everything. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Stay dry, Houston.